Okay, so let's start our revision class today. That is nationalism in India. You know, very interesting, very easy, and very important, very compulsory chapter. That is chapter number third, nationalism in India. We studied this chapter very well. Each and every term I explained you, right? Despite of it, you have any query, any question, any topic, you can ask me through any kind of way. What you are feeling very good or comfortable and convenience. You are free always. So once again, I want to say you, I am hoping that my students or students, they should ask me any doubt, any query, any question. You should say me that is the topic, that is the term. I am not able to understand it. Okay. So very important topic chapter nationalism in India compulsory chapter and a minimum one short question and one long question you will get in final examination and for your periodic test also very important chapter. Okay, so each and everything I explained in this chapter, once again each and every term I want to remind you and I want to explain you either you have cleared it very well. Okay, so starting from the term anti-colonial movement. In this chapter, first page, that is your 53, most important term, that is anti-colonial movement. So, do you know about the anti? It means all the nationalities, either the common citizen of India and each and every citizen of India, just they were hoping and willing to come together despite of variation in the linguistic base, caste base, religion base, community base, culture base, but despite of it all people they were willing to come together. They awared just existed a feeling of oneness, anti-colonial feeling. They were hoping that now this is the time to move away, flee out the British government, colonial government, to be free. Right? So it was the feeling was moving throughly each and every citizen of India and each region of India. So all they were hoping, despite of the variation on the basis of caste and community or religion, they wanted to come together to fight against British government. It was the anti-colonial movement. Okay. Next term that is very important, World War First. Mostly a long question is put in the examination regarding the First World War. So very important topic, World War First. Okay. You know, it was started 1918 and ended 19 sorry 1914 to 18. This was the term of First World War first. And during that time, all the people of India they were hoping after end of First World War, we will get achievement in the form of Swaraj or full independence, and India will get or promote a democratic setup or democratic form of government by moving away or release the foreign power, that is colonial power, right? But the hopes and expectations of Indians were not completed after end of First World War. फर्स्ट वर्ल्ड वार जब एंड हो गया तो हमारी जो उम्मीदें थी वो पूरी नहीं हुई. इट डिडंट हैपन, ऐसा नहीं हुआ. इट लीड टू एग्रेसिव मोड. इट एनकरेज टू इंडियन to be anger against British government or bureaucrats of British. It means all the persons they were hoping at the time of end of First World War, all Indians we will be free from foreign power and we have a constitution. We would have a constitution or separate nation. We will elect our own government. It means sovereign power, but it did not happen. So, what was the reason after end of First World War? It encouraged so many movements of aggressive and anger among the Indian society. It means Most of the time it can be seen in the village area, the rural area, forced recruitment, forced recruitment, forced recruitment कहते हैं भर्ती. It means most of the people so many times they were cast and forced to join British army. लोगों को पकड़ पकड़ के भर्ती किया जाता था आर्मी में कि चलिए भाई आर्मी ज्वाइन करिए, आर्मी ज्वाइन करिए. सो मोस्ट ऑफ द विलेजर्स दे बिकम एंगर अगेंस्ट ब्रिटिश गवर्नमेंट और ब्रिटिश के खिलाफ बहुत गुस्सा हो जाते हैं, एंगर हो जाते हैं. एंड इट वाज द टाइम वेरी rising of price. Rising price also it was main problem during or at the end of First World War, because most of the people they were busy in First World War. Either the British country and European countries they were not able to produce the product in the factory, and most of the Indians also they were not able to produce the rice, wheat, cereal crops. So it led to the rising prices. इससे महंगाई की समस्या आ गई. Most of the poor people of the common society they were not able to purchase the wheat and food grains to feed their children and the family members. It was also very big problem during that time, during First World War. One more problem is that most of the people they were hoping to sell their product in the world market, but due to the World War, they were not able to sell their product and they were not able to get fair prices. It means low prices. Low prices means depression. Depression also was the major problem. Depression कहते हैं मंदी. मंदी चल रही थी. ग्लोबल डिप्रेशन हो गया था आफ्टर एंड ऑफ फर्स्ट वर्ल्ड वॉर, बिकॉज मोस्ट ऑफ द पर्सन्स दे वर नॉट एबल टू परचेज द गुड्स. दैट मींस डिमांड बिकेम वेरी लो. डिमांड बहुत कम हो गई थी और लोग उसको एक्सपोर्ट इंपोर्ट नहीं कर रहे थे. सो द प्रोडक्शन एंड प्रोडक्ट्स ऑफ आइदर द फील्ड्स और आइदर इन द फैक्ट्री और मैन्युफैक्चरिंग इंडस्ट्रीज became very low prices. Demand was very low. That's why it was the reason, due to the global depression, the people who were growing the crops, industries who were producing the product, they were not able to sell at fair prices, right? So these all the things came together, led to uh, be anger against British government. Okay. Next important term, that is the Khilafat and non-cooperation. You know, so question is asked, how the First World War helped in the growth of national movement. First World War ने कैसे help किया था to give growth for national movement. So that is the answer whatever I told you. Next question I want to ask you, that is why Indian decided to withdraw the non-cooperation movement. Why Indian decided to withdraw the non-cooperation movement. Non-cooperation movement क्यों लोगों ने डिसाइड कर लिया था कि हम इसको छोड़ देंगे, विथड्रॉ कर देंगे. So anyone you can reply? Are you listening me? What is the answer of that question? Why Indian decided to withdraw the non-cooperation movement? Are you listening me? So just I am calling the name Ansika Pal. Ansika Pal, you can reply. Ansika Pal. Ansika Pal, Devans Pandey, Dev Singh Bhadoria, Lakshya Verma. Reply this question. Why Indian decided to withdraw the non-cooperation movement? Lakshya Verma, Mayank Chauhan. I think after joining Zoom class you are not attending. Zoom क्लास तो आपने अटेंड कर लिया है, Zoom क्लास ज्वाइन तो कर लिया है, लेकिन आप अटेंड नहीं कर रहे हैं. यू आर नॉट लिसनिंग मी. आप नहीं सुन रहे हमें. इतने बच्चों के हमने नाम लिए, किसी ने रिप्लाई नहीं दिया. चलिए अगला नाम लेते हैं, नंदिनी शुक्ला. यू आर लिसनिंग मी? Nandini Shukla?
Yes, sir.
So you can reply this question. Why did इंडियन डिसाइडेड टू विदड्रॉ द नन कॉपरेशन मूवमेंट। इंडिया वालों ने क्यों डिसाइड किया था नन कॉपरेशन को बीच में ही छोड़ दें? Okay, very good answer. Very good answer. Due to the Chauri Chora incident in Gorakhpur, Uttar Pradesh, it led to the violence, but Gandhi ji didn't hope that for violence. It means they were not support in the violence. Violence के support में नहीं थे. So Gandhi ji called off non-cooperation movement. Meanwhile, okay, okay, very good. So this is the very good way. Just I am asking you question. You should reply me. अच्छा लगता है आप लोगों की आवाज हमें मिलती है तो लाइव क्लास की फीलिंग आती है। आप बिल्कुल बोलेंगे नहीं तो हमें लगता है कि हमारे स्टूडेंट पता नहीं सुन रहे हैं कि सुनते सुनते नींद आ गई, पता लगा वहीं बेड पे बैठे हों और सो गए हो। ये भी नहीं कहा जा सकता है। कुछ तो हमारे ऐसे चिल्ड्रन हो सकते हैं जिन्होंने जूम क्लास को ज्वाइन किया होगा और बैठ के उधर नाश्ता कर रहे होंगे, लंच कर रहे होंगे, है ना? क्योंकि हम नहीं देख पा रहे आपको, आपका वीडियो नहीं आ रहा है। जब भी तो मैं कहा करता हूँ कि मीनवाइल यू शुड शेयर योर वीडियो। आप अपना वीडियो भी शेयर किया करिए कभी कभी। हमें एक बार पूरे क्लास में हर बच्चे का वीडियो आना चाहिए, ठीक है? सो वी विल ट्राई टू शेयर वीडियो। हम नहीं कहते हैं कि आप पूरा टाइम शेयर करिए, लेकिन ये स्कूल एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन का भी ऑर्डर है, मैम ने भी कहा है कि बच्चों को कहिए कि अपना वीडियो शेयर किया करें सो दैट जस्ट इट क्रिएट अ लाइव क्लास फीलिंग। ये लगे तो कि लाइव क्लास है। हम आपको एक बार भी नहीं देख पा रहे, हम कैसे माने कि आप लाइव क्लास अटेंड कर रहे हैं? हम तो मानेंगे कि आपने ज्वाइन किया मोबाइल छोड़ के और आप बेड पे लेट गए, रेस्ट कर रहे हैं, ठीक है ना? So I hope that you will do it. Okay. So I was talking about the Khilafat movement. You know. So anyone reply about Khilafat? What was the Khilafat issue? Srishti Srivastav. Srishti Srivastav, you are listening me? Srishti. Yes, sir. So you can reply. What about Khilafat issue? ये Khilafat issue क्या था? First World War, the Ottoman Turkey was defeated, and Gandhiji thought that for the good relationship between a Hindu and Muslim, this topic should be picked up. And then I need to ask you from where it was started the issue. What was the incident in world history? Defeat of Ottoman Turkey. Okay, defeat of religious head of Muslim, it means Khalifa from Ottoman Empire. It means it was the issue for all the Muslim community of the world. They raised up their voice against colonial government, not to support because of it means the colonial government insulted Khalifa. Khalifa was the religious head of Muslim. It was the Khilafat issue. So it was the golden opportunity for Gandhiji. Gandhiji decided this is the golden chance to come together either the Hindu and Muslim community on a single platform against British government, right? Clear? Okay. Next we will study idea of Satyagraha. So do you know idea of Satyagraha? Idea of Satyagraha. What refers to the idea of Satyagraha? Idea of Satyagraha refers, it emphasizes the power of truth. It is power of truth. Only one word you have to remember, you have to memorize power of truth. क्या याद रखना है? Power of truth. It emphasizes the power of truth. That was the idea of Gandhi, Satyagraha by Gandhi ji. तो ये गांधी जी का आइडिया था and there were two weapons that adopted by Mahatma Gandhi. First was truth and second was non-violence. Okay. So it was the idea of Satyagraha. It is power of truth. इतना याद रखना है. Very important topic. That is Rowlatt Act. Okay. Rowlatt Act. Just I am asking the question, students, by calling your name Hussein Joha Jakir. Are you listening me? Hussein Joha Jakir. Hussein Joha Jakir. Okay, one more student I am calling, Padamnab. Yes, so Padamnab, you can reply immediately. What about Rowlatt Act? Do you know about Rowlatt Act something? ये Rowlatt Act क्या था Padamnab? Are you listening me? So you can reply. Okay, next one, Anushka Verma. Oh, so is there any problem of network? Okay, question is that, do you know about the Rowlatt Act? I think there is a problem of network. Okay, just I am explaining you. Rowlatt Act. Only you have to remember that three sentence. Rowlatt Act, it gave enormous power to British government to control political activities of India. Okay, it gave enormous power to British government to control the political activities of Indians, by which they can catch or arrest anyone for 2 years imprisonment without any trial. बिना किसी मुकदमे के 2 साल के लिए उसको डिटेन किया जा सकता था, कैद किया जा सकता था और वो कोई भी केस नहीं कर सकता था. इट वॉज द मीनिंग ऑफ रॉलेट एक्ट. You know, after happening the incident of Rowlatt Act, most of the Indians or Indian National Congress became very aggressive against British government. That's why they started a strike or हड़ताल 6 अप्रैल. Okay, 6 अप्रैल 1990. तो 6 अप्रैल 1990 को स्ट्राइक स्टार्ट हो जाती है, हड़ताल स्टार्ट हो जाती है बाय द इंडियन नेशनल कांग्रेस लीडर्स एंड सो मेनी लीडर्स ऑफ इंडियन नेशनल कांग्रेस along with the common citizens who were the nationalities and devotee to the nation. Thereafter, a major incident was occurred. It was Jallianwala Bagh. Okay, Jallianwala Bagh. Okay, major incident in the history of India. It was occurred 13 April. Famous Jallianwala Bagh. It took place. Date याद रखना है. It is 13 April 1990. Okay, Jallianwala Bagh incident. So during that time, it was commanding officer General Dyer just blocked the gate of Jallianwala Bagh and ordered to open fire on peaceful processing, peaceful crowd. There were two kind of people assembled there. First, just opposition or demonstration peacefully against Rowlatt Act, and second people, they were just attended Jallianwala Bagh. They reached there at the time of Baisakhi fair in Amritsar. अमृतसर में बैसाखी फेयर को अटेंड करने गए थे वो लोग थे. सेकेंड वन वो लोग थे जस्ट दे वांटेड टू अपोज रॉलेट एक्ट, और जो रॉलेट एक्ट का अपोज करना चाहते थे वो लोग they came together and assembled in a blocked or boundary place. It means Jallianwala Bagh. So at that time there was martial law. Martial law was applied by the British government. So no more than 4 or 3 people they were could gathered on a place. बहुत ज्यादा 3-4 लोग उससे ज्यादा कोई इकट्ठा नहीं हो सकते थे. जैसे जस्ट लाइक इन अवर कंट्री सेक्शन 144, जैसे हमारे देश में एक सेक्शन होता है 144, धारा 144 लागू हो जाती है. सो व्हाट इज द मीन ऑफ सेक्शन 144? इसका मतलब क्या होता है? It means the people cannot gather on a place. एक जगह पर लोग इकट्ठे नहीं हो सकते हैं. Likewise, it was martial law applied by British government. So that's why General Dyer ordered to open fire on the peaceful crowd, and hundreds of people they were killed during that time, and thousands of people got casualty. Right? This was the incident of Jallianwala Bagh. Okay. Next question I want to ask you, that is move further. Yes, what is the meaning of non-cooperation? Do you know what is the meaning of non-cooperation? Non-cooperation. You know, according to the term non-cooperation, it means not to support, not to help or support. Non-cooperation. So Gandhi declared, Gandhi said, the people of India, if we stop to help the British government, certainly they will leave our country within a year. अगर हम उनको हेल्प करना बंद कर दें तो हमारा देश एक साल में छोड़ जाएंगे. It was the statement of Mahatma Gandhi. ये महात्मा गांधी ने कहा था. That's why most of the people they came together, assembled, and also thereafter they started not to cooperate. Each and every institution saw the order of British government, and most of the common citizens and teacher resigned their college and schools. Students resigned their also classes, and all the professional they resigned their job or service, and most of the people they returned the title given by British government. So these were the methods not to cooperate British government. Okay, so it was the non-cooperation movement started in the 1920. ये कब स्टार्ट किया गया था? 1920 में इसको स्टार्ट किया गया था. It was the non-cooperation movement. Okay, so thereafter we will study next term differing strands within the movement. So what are the differing strands? Strand is different kind of mode of the people of India. लोगों के अलग अलग मोड हुआ करते थे. All the Indians they were hoping, they were thinking about the freedom. What was the meaning of freedom? लोग freedom का meaning different way में ले रहे थे. According to the population, according to the occupational structure, whatever they were doing that time, and they were hoping to fulfill their needs. They were hoping to fulfill their aspirations or desires. So all the people, each and every person was hoping to get achievement in the form of their own interest, their own achievement, and to fulfill their own needs. Okay. So just I am observing how many participants are there right now. Participants. Okay. So very low strength today. This is not good. I am seeing that only 25 students they are participant today in the revision class. It is proved that just you are taking it very lightly because of the revision class. It means आपने मान लिया कि हमने सब कुछ पढ़ लिया पहले से, अब रिवीजन करने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है. मैं बता रहा हूं, अगर जस्ट यू आर थिंकिंग लाइक दैट, जस्ट यू आर गेटिंग योर लॉस. कोई भी बच्चा कभी ये ना सोचे, ओवर कॉन्फिडेंस में मत आए कि हमने बहुत कुछ इस चैप्टर में पढ़ लिया, मुझे सब आता है. माय डियर स्टूडेंट, कभी भी जिसने ये मान लिया कि ये चैप्टर हमारा क्लियर हो गया, अब हमें नहीं पढ़ना है, तो वो अपना लॉस कर लेगा. जो भी रिजल्ट आ रहे हैं बोर्ड एग्जामिनेशन के, वो ये बता रहे हैं कि जो जो बच्चे ओवर कॉन्फिडेंस में आ जाते हैं और लाइटली लेने लगते हैं, उन्हीं का रिजल्ट डाउन हो जाता है. मैं बार बार आपसे कहूंगा कि आप कभी ये मत माना करो कि एवरीथिंग इज क्लियर. नेवर यू कैन क्लियर एवरीथिंग. क्लियर कैसे कर सकते हैं? यू आर चिल्ड्रन, और एवरीथिंग क्लियर हो जाएगा तो फिर रिवाइज तो करना पड़ेगा आपको. ऐसा नहीं है कि आपने सब कुछ पढ़ लिया, ईच एंड एवरी कॉन्सेप्ट इज क्लियर, देयर आफ्टर यू हैव टू रिवाइज. माय डियर, आप बहुत अच्छी बात है कि आपका पूरा चैप्टर क्लियर हो गया, लेकिन रिवीजन तो करना पड़ेगा. ओके ओके स्टूडेंट. So he is calling. Okay, so just I am explaining you differing strands within the movement. स्टैंड कहते हैं मॉड, लोग डिफरेंट डिफरेंट इसका मीनिंग निकाल रहे थे, तो डिफरेंट डिफरेंट जो पीपल ऑफ कैटेगरीज, डिफरेंट कैटेगरीज लाइक कॉमन पीपल्स इन द रूरल एरियाज, इन द टाउन एरिया में, रूरल एरिया में लोग इसका मीनिंग निकाल रहे थे. जस्ट दे वर होपिंग टू गेट गुड बैजेस, लेबरर क्लास and the farmers, they were hoping to get fair prices of their crops. And in the rural area, most of the persons, they were demonstrating by different methods like bonfire of the British goods, and shut down the shops, boycott the production of British. These were the methods by the Indians. Okay, but it was very difficulty before the Indian people. If they boycotted the British goods, in return they were not able to buy khadi cloths made in India. Okay, अब वो हमारे देश के बने हुए कपड़ों को खरीदने में समर्थ नहीं थे. इट वॉज वेरी बिग चैलेंज बिफोर इंडियंस. दैट्स वाई स्लोली दे केम बैक एंड स्टार्टेड टू परचेज ब्रिटिश गुड्स. और फिर उन्होंने बाद में ब्रिटिश गुड को परचेज करना शुरू कर दिया. ओके, so like that also there was a category in the rebellions in the countryside area. कंट्री साइड एरिया में भी एक अपनी कैटेगरी थी लोगों की. कंट्री साइड की बात कर रहे हैं, स्पेशल इन टर्म ऑफ अवध रीजन ऑफ उत्तर प्रदेश. उत्तर प्रदेश के अवध रीजन की बात करते हैं. देयर वाज ए ग्रेट पर्सनालिटी सेंट बाबा रामचंद्र. यू नो, बाबा रामचंद्र वाज ए सन्यासी, जो एक सन्यासी कहे जाते थे. फिजियन मूल के व्यक्ति थे. इट मीन्स ओरिजिन फ्रॉम फिजी कंट्री. फिजी कंट्रीज में जन्म हुआ था. Just they came to India as a bonded laborer working in the tea garden, and it was known begar. You know the term begar. ये बेगार क्या होता था? बेगार मीन्स विदाउट पेड जॉब. बेगार मीन्स होता है विदाउट पेड जॉब. इसको बेगार कहते हैं. इट मीन्स उसका कोई पेमेंट नहीं मिलता है. So most of the persons, they boycotted the begar of landlord's home. It means either the helpers like washermen, barber, they refused to work in the houses and homes of landlords because of they were not willing to work as a begar. और वो बेगार नहीं करना चाहते थे. Okay, most of the invasion could be seen in the houses and homes of talukadar landlords. The Indian people, to be aggressive mode, they invaded, attacked on the homes of landlords, plundered and looted the property, and damaged the property of landlords. Okay. Thereafter, we will study Swaraj in plantation. What was the meaning of Swaraj in plantation? Most of the bonded labor, indentured labor, those were working in the tea garden, they were getting the meaning of freedom only to move freely from leaving their tea garden as they were wishing. जब उनका मन करे तो वहां से वो घूम सकते हैं, बाहर निकल सकते हैं, एंड दे कुड गो टू देयर होम्स, और वो अपने घर भी जा सकते थे. इट वाज द मीनिंग ऑफ फ्रीडम फॉर indentured laborer, workers who were working in the tea gardens. It means it was the meaning of Swaraj for the plantation worker. Okay. Next very important term we will study towards civil disobedience. Civil disobedience movement. It means, you know, civil disobedience movement, from where it was started. ये कहाँ से स्टार्ट हुआ था सिविल डिसोबीडियंस मूवमेंट? इफ वी टॉक अबाउट द ईयर 1930, 1930 ईयर है when it was started by the Indian National Congress leader of Mahatma Gandhi. Because of it means we have not to obey the rules and regulations of British government. It was the objective of civil disobedience movement, but starting from the salt march. Salt march Also, there was important incident in the history of India, Salt March. You know, Gandhi ji decided to start their march from Sabarmati Ashram of Ahmedabad. गांधी जी का आश्रम है अहमदाबाद में. You can visit any time. They started their trip journey with 78 trustful volunteers, 78 followers. It would take 240 miles and time or duration 24 days. So 24 days and 240 miles. Okay, 240 miles. It took the time of 24 days, distance of 240 miles from Sabarmati Ashram, Ahmedabad to Dandi town, Dandi place on the coastal region of Arab Sagar in गुजरात. गुजरात का जो कोस्टल रीजन है वहां तक गांधी जी ने पास्ट मार्च किया था with their followers, 78 followers. It was Salt March, and he broke down the rules and to make salt. Salt बनाने का जो नियम था अंग्रेजों का उसको तोड़ दिया था. So from where the incident of Salt March started civil disobedience movement. वहीं से civil disobedience की movement start हो जाती है. It means thereafter the people and ordinary people of the Indian Congress leader refused to obey all the instructions of the British government. कि अब हम ब्रिटिश गवर्नमेंट का कोई भी इंस्ट्रक्शन नहीं मानेंगे. इट वाज द मेन कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ सिविल डिसओबीडियंस. So student, I am feeling that is there any issue of network? Please tell me, are you listening me? Please reply. Okay, so it means if we move further, so our class would not be very fruitful. That's why just I am taking a decision to end here. Okay, may I stop here? मैं यहीं पर इसको क्लास को रोकता हूँ. And I hope that you will complete your written work from this chapter. Okay, because of voice is not clear due to the network issue.